In this week's news roundup, in a surprise move, e-tailer behemoth Amazon has snapped up the live video game streaming platform Twitch for a cool $970 million. It's surprising as it was reported that Google and YouTube were buying up the game streaming video site, but it appears that the deal fell through, letting Amazon make a leap into games in a big way. With over 55 million monthly visitors and counting, it makes for a surefire way to help get the company even more into the games market. Following the launch of its gaming-capable Amazon Fire TV and establishing its own Amazon Game Studios, owning Twitch and tapping into its vast audience means that the e-tailer is deadly serious about games. Twitch has said that the Amazon purchase won't change them much. It's committed to staying exactly how it is, including keeping the same offices, staff, brand and independence. But you could be seeing much more of them in the future, and on your Kindle too. Next up, IFA kicks off next week, but tech's biggest titans are already falling over themselves to pre-announce their brand spanking new hardware. Case in point, arch rivals LG and Samsung have just announced their latest smartwatches within hours of each other. Up first is the LG G Watch R, a slick take on Google's Android Wear operating system, with a circular screen much like the Moto 360. It takes that analog feel even further though, with a 1.3-inch OLED screen mimicking a traditional watch right down to the miniature faces. Of course, it's also a smartwatch packing in a 1.2 GHz processor, 4 GB of storage and 512 MB of RAM. And the screen updates to show you important notifications as they drop into your phone in your pocket. But not to be outdone, Samsung has just outed the Gear S in response. It's packing a 2-inch curved display, similar to that found on the Gear Fit. It's not an Android Wear device however, running Samsung's own Tizen operating system, so you won't find the exact same apps and integration. Usually, the Samsung Gear S doesn't rely on a Bluetooth connection to your smartphone, it also packs its own 3G connection, as well as some clever sensors including a built-in heart rate monitor. The LG G Watch R is due out sometime between October and December this year, while the Gear S ships in October. Prices for both are still up in the air, but we're expecting more details about both devices at IFA next week. And finally, iPhone fans, hold on to your hats. Just as rumoured, Apple has officially announced that its next big event is happening on the 9th of September, and it looks like the tech giants have plenty to reveal. Mark it down in your calendars as this will be the day that Apple finally takes the lid off the hotly anticipated iPhone 6 and much rumoured iWatch. They've confirmed that they'll be holding a huge media event on the 9th of September, along with a cryptic tagline, "Wish we could say more." That could hint that Apple has plenty of goodies in store to show. We're expecting to see not one but two different sized iPhones, along with the company's first major foray into the world of wearables, with the iWatch and the latest iOS and OS X. And it looks like Apple's going over the top for the big day, as Mac Rumors reports that the iPhone maker has been building a huge 3-story building at the Flint Center for the Performing Arts, where the event will be taking place. This is a good sign that they are showing off many products, as they'll need a lot of space to fit as many people in as possible. There's more too, as this is the same location where Steve Jobs first unveiled the original Macintosh computer 30 years ago, and it looks like Apple's set to repeat history by revealing a product that could change everything for the company. Stay tuned as we'll be bringing you the latest from Apple's event as it happens.